Welcome in, everyone. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Why is my face smug as fuck? I don't know why. I just did that. Let me get the Halloween outfit on. Sorry, I forgot to put the Halloween outfit on. I was like, let me start early. And we started early. And then what? Then what? There we go. There's my outfit. One thing I'm not liking about this Monster Prom, because I bought Monster Prom 2, Monster Camp. I didn't buy it, but I got it for free. But whenever I click out of anything, it just goes away on my side. So that's not fun. That's not fun for me at all. Also, if you hear jingling, those are my cat ears. I wear cat ears every time I stream, but these are different cat ears. These are Halloween cat ears. There you go, some jingling for you. But let's get into it. I haven't played Monster Prom 2 before. I actually was clicking around and did some stuff. By the way, this game is crazy. I did not know Monster Prom was crazy until yesterday. But I opened the meta shop. I opened it, and you can buy shit. And I bought all the free stuff. Welcome to the meta shop. I suppose you've powered up some memories. You're itching to spin. Go ahead, have a look around. I have not. Oh. I saw this 200 horny Halloween outfit pack. Damn, if only I had memories. If only I played this before, I could buy that for Halloween today. But let's get started. This game is wild. I don't know who we're gonna romance this time. I don't know. I'll try to pick the hottest person. How many of there are me? Just one, like always. I'm all alone. We're gonna do a full game, and then we're probably gonna do like a half-hour game, maybe. We'll see. Camp Spooky. I was gonna say Spooky Camp. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. They stay being young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Who am I gonna be? We gotta go with baby girl Amira again. She's just perfection. I love her. Let's win at camping. Okay, now what is this? Just pack random? Oh, I can pick what I want. Instant pot camera. Instant post, not instant pot. I'm thinking about ramen. Scott snacks. Delicate business 200 cards. What is business anal paste? Oh my. Oh my. That has to hurt. Tardigrade plushie. Oh, I want my plushie. I want a plushie. Put that shit in. Flashback light. Totally fine ukulele. Pocket therapist. Chest 2. Uranium lipstick. I think I'll need my therapist with me. And I don't want Scott. Scott is not who I want, but I might get a little peckish for the ride, so let's go. This is new. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. Can you ever wear a hat with that hairdo? If I take the crown off, but I don't think I can. It might be attached to my hair. So I just made the hat like that. I'd have to talk to my artist who did the model for me about it. But I don't have the money to talk to her right now. I'm not saying I can talk to her without money, but I'm just saying I don't have money to commission outfits. It's expensive out here. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to last day of camp there was a meteor shower happening just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. How are you doing today, Darius? I hope you're well. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johijima. Oh, she's a love interest? A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. You meant the character in Monster Camp? Oh, I have no clue. Ravi Mishra? Ravi Mishra, I think that's how you say that. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Oh. Calculaster, this guy again? Hewlett Packard. Version 1.1, I can't. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, oh, I love her, we might romance her. A buff blue demon and a warmonger who had set her sights on a conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, oh, I kinda love his look. A Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasures. I don't know. I'm between Dahlia and Milo right now. The bus trip was long and all of the summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. I can't believe the only returning character is Damien. Like, how did he get fucking roped into summer camp? And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Time to break the ice. Which of these would be your favorite food? A wine to die for, a yummy USB, whatever gives you the best stats, burning hot wings, the nicest guac, a punch to the face. I feel like this is gonna be for Milo, but whatever gives me the best stats. Oh, okay. Oh, are you on that stat boost diet too, Amira? That's cool. I've been doing it too. It's super tough, right? It's almost impossible to get in all of my daily nutrients. What? You mean like your iron and fiber and stuff? I literally put this on dyslexia font. And I'm still struggling to read. The Coven chick is back? Oh, yeah, but she wasn't romanceable last time. That's what I meant. Also, Calculaster's here too. And he was romanceable, but like, he's like DLC, I'm pretty sure. So when I say original, I mean it's just Damien. Just take a multivitamin, duh. No, who cares about that shit? I'm talking about the important nutrients: strength, constitution, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. At least if Mira gets it, we should work on leveling our stats up together this summer. Okay. We only have 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. It was only one Coven chick too, it's just Joy. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun. Oh. Oh, I can do it here. Could I have always done that? This is fun. This is nice. Okay, so I guess since I have the most affinity with her right now, I probably should have tried the guac. But I'll go for Spooky Scary Girl, maybe. Let me just raise my boldness. You know what, let's just go everywhere and see which raises what, because I've never played this before. Let's start with the woods. While you're hiking through the woods, you find a little clearing with a beautiful blue pond. There's a very handsome man staring deeply into the pond. He's talking to his reflection like it's another person, a person he really wants to fuck. You swipe through his wallet while he's not looking and find out his name is Narcissus. He is not an organ donor, asshole, and he's one punch away from getting a free smart water at 7-Eleven. Well, he's definitely not going to be using that anytime soon. You head to the gas station and gain +2 smarts for your smart water. Okay, so the woods gives me smarts? If it's going anything about how Monster Prom originally went, the woods gives me smarts. You meet Aravi and heads afterwards for some yoga and are shocked to discover that it's actually yoga. Namaste, Amira. I saw a 2-minute yoga video on Instagram and I'm obsessed. Did you know it involves breathing? How exotic. At first I was pissed at Hex for making me do this, but I'm actually super into it. I'm gonna get so fucking relaxed my head will explode. Oh, Scott's here. No, nobody said sausages. It's okay, Scott. One of these days someone will have said sausages and then they'll be sorry. Thanks, Polly. Well, if you guys aren't talking about sausages, what are you doing? We're doing yoga. I found a pose that's perfect for you. It's called Upward Facing Dog. Oh, we know all about Up Dog and its evil twin, Downward Facing Dog. We're yoga masters. With an S. Really? You guys know about yoga? Is that why you're so relaxed all the time? Yeah, That's why I'm so relaxed all the time, and for no other reason. We discovered yoga a while not backward, and found it kinda underwhelming. But we stuck with it and made it better, and now we can proudly say that we're the best yogaists in the world. I feel like it's yogis, not yogaists. Psst, Polly, I think it's yogazoids. Come on, there's no way you guys are yoga experts. You're right, because we're yoga masters, duh. And no one's ever gonna beat our yoga high score. High score, you say? 200,000 yoga points in a single session. It's unbeatable. No, nothing is unbeatable. I just need the right strategy, but what is it? Okay, yoga pants are all well and good, but to be a true yogazoid, you need a set of legendary yoga armor. The key to yoga is a sequence of poses, specifically up dog, down dog, left dog, right dog, right dog, B dog, A dog, start. I don't know, I'm gonna pick that one. Aha, an exploit. I try not to use them too much, but luckily I already decided today was a cheat day. Let's do it. Aravi rapidly cycles through the moves you described. It sort of looks like humping, which you're into. Am I? And select. Oh my god, I feel amazing. Who knew a series of repetitive pelvic movements could feel this good? Plus, I just unlocked Nirvana, the original god mode. Whoa, cool. Does it smell like Teen Spirit? No, it smells like the ultimate power. Check out my stats. Flexibility, infinity. Core strength, infinity. Relaxation, infinity plus infinity. For having achieved ultimate relaxation, you don't seem to be using very much of it. Of course I'm not. What if I need it later for a boss fight or something? Anyway, looks like the yoga high score belongs to me now. Isn't that right, Polly? What? Oh, there's no high score. Yoga points aren't real, and honestly, I just ate a whole handful of motherwort, so I'm not sure you are either. Wow, Polly, I didn't take you for such a sore loser. Don't worry, I'll keep that high score nice and warm for you. Oh no, Polly, are you sore? Did you lose? You need an Epsom salt bath right away. Here, I'll carry you. No, Scott, stop. I'm so high. Help me. Scott very helpfully carries Polly away, leaving you and Avari to cherish her new high score.
Do you want to be my support?
Sure, I'll be your support. Thanks for the cheat code, Amira. I'm gonna do it all the time now. Maybe we could even try some partner yoga sometime. Hey, you're game for any kind of tandem hip movements, as long as they're with Avari. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Okay. I don't know what I need to gain for her. I'm gonna do my best. Oh, is there no store here this time? Okay. Well, so let's go to the lake. We're gonna go in order. You spend the day playing in the lake. Ugh, I love this. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. Oh, they try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you all definitely have a lot of fun. More specifically, +2 fun. Okay, so the woods gives me smarts, the lake gives me fun. After that, you're chillaxing on the shore when what feels like a slightly padded cannonball hits you in the back of the head. What? Avari! Oh my god, this is why you're supposed to say, my ball, so nobody else tries to die for it and hurts themselves. What are you talking about? I pelted Amira on her purpose. Physical aggression is the only way I know how to express my interest in others. Oh? Okay. Well, at least we know she's interested. Anyway, Amira, I'm glad you're here. Hex recently became obsessed with Olympic volleyball and has cursed me with the plague of FOMO until I play a game with them. But since you're confined to one body, we can't really be on separate teams, so wanna play with us? Well, maybe it's just a concussion talking, but sure. We're always down for some possibly violent activities with Avari and Hex. But wait, this still isn't fair. Avari and I are technically a two-person team. We can't play Amira 2v1. Good point. I'm all for having unfair advantages, being that I'm the hero and all, but that seems a little much. Now, she's giving the Monster Hunter from the first Monster Prom. So is she the Monster Hunter who just got cursed? Why don't you have your curse join your team too, Amira? Then we'll definitely be fair. You explain that, much like the majority of general populace, you are not subject to a terrible curse. What? No way. If you don't have a curse, how do you explain your crippling anxiety, bad breath, and weirdly shaped elbows? Wow. Wow, that's so fucking rude. I can explain my anxiety and my bad elbows, but I don't have bad breath. You're so fucking rude. Well, don't worry. I know tons of boogie curses that I can hook you up with. That says does that say bougie or boogie? I like boogie. Who do you want? Smile Dog, James Dean's little bastard, James Dean the actor, OG cast of Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark. Oh my god. Hard pass. You don't really trust that Hex has your best interest at heart. Besides, you'd rather impress these two by getting your own cool curse. How are you gonna do it? Attempt to retrieve a sacred artifact from the sacred volleyball temple. Look at your reflection in the lake and say Bloody Mary Extreme Beach Volleyball Edition 3 times. I like that one. Whoa, the balls on this woman, dragging a curse out of the bed without a warning? Alex is gonna send a text. Your foolish words summon Bloody Mary, the malevolent creepypasta with the witchy features and bad attitude. Now that you have summoned me, Amira, you must choose your demise. I must either gruesomely murder you or join you for a fun beach volleyball match with your friends. Choose wisely. Damn, it's always the riddling bosses that get ya. Which is the right option? Hang on, Amira, let me look up a walkthrough. Girl, I don't need the walkthrough. I got this. You've been doing it wrong this whole time. You're supposed to cannonball people you're interested in? No, do not do that. Do not do that. That is not how you get women. This is not elementary school, which children shouldn't be doing that either. I used to do that. I used to hit my crushes, and I know that's not a good thing, obviously, because I'm an adult, and you shouldn't hit people you like. You shouldn't hit people in general, but, like, especially people you like. I had a lot of aggression growing up. I still have a lot of aggression that I've bottled up. I say flip a coin. I personally make all of Avari's major life decisions by flipping a coin. You think it over and flip a couple coins. You're sure that murder is the right option, but then your coin comes up tails, so you decide on the volleyball thing. Ha! You idiot! You should have picked the murder. I'm an abysmal volleyball player. Your team is sure to lose. Hell yeah! Prepare to eat net, Amira. Bloody Mary was right. She's probably the worst volleyball player you've ever seen. She keeps getting confused about whether to serve or spike the ball, and also tries to decapitate you several times. But what you lose in points, you gain in friendship and stats. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Okay, cool. Week 1 night. Oh, okay, so this is like lunch. It's like the cafeteria. Okay. Well, if I'm going for her, I might as well sit with them. But who are you? You look interesting. You do, in fact, look interesting. I'm gonna go here. Suddenly, the breeze shifts and you detect a scent on the wind. It's a potent combination of smells: string cheese, copper wires, and cursed medieval weaponry. The smell can only mean one thing. Hex, Calculester, and Avari are nearby. Yo, Mira, you know how me, Ravi, and Cal are gonna open a food truck once camp is over? I don't know that. Well, I want to sell Oreo explosions. It's my own recipe where you grind up Oreos into a fine powder and snort that powder. Do you love it or super love it? Well, that sounds dangerous. That does not sound like it's gonna be tasty. Why would you want to snort Oreos when you can eat Oreos? Your taste buds aren't in your nose. However, I guess you could probably taste them once it goes back into like your nose area and then down your throat. It's not the same though. It's not the same. You warn Hex about trademark laws and suggest changing the name of the dish to Cookies and Cream Explosions. You also recommended they charge $400 for it. I can't wait for all the gold I'm gonna mine from this food truck. No more grinding in the cave levels to catch high value bugs for me. I also think it will be a financially reasonable investment. Although, I am most excited about the chance to work so closely with organic food material. Hold on, let him cook? Like, how are they cooking like this? You're just grinding up Oreos. That's not even cooking. All you need is like a food processor. Or a mortal pestle? A mortar and pestle, I think is called. I'm really passionate about the process of digestion in general. I am so excited that people will literally consume calories that I help prepare. Totes! As long as you're cooking everything with at least 3 different kinds of animal fat, I'm on board. Wonderful! Now that we've got some menu items decided upon, perhaps we should discuss the brand of the food truck. I am not an expert myself, but friend Milo did recently tell me that brands are entirely synonymous with relevancy, and any business without one is basically a bleeding corpse. Perhaps we should think of a brand? Yeah, we gotta figure out a brand for sure. How about we're the world's most violent food truck? We could mount a Gatling gun on top and make customers dodge the bullets. Grisly, but memorable. It is also probably a better idea oh my gosh, what the fuck? It is also probably a better idea than what I wrote down for a brand. Traveling vehicle with adequate food service capabilities. You guys are both thinking too small. We should get Red Bull to sponsor us. Then we can try everything in Red Bull and use your corporate branding. Fuck that shit. Red Bull blows. Gatling gun food truck. I like Red Bull. I have not tried many other energy drinks, but I think Red Bull tastes the best. I'm really afraid to try Monster, because I don't know like the original flavors of Monster. Like, I feel like their cans aren't very descriptive. They're just different colors. I'm not backing down on this, Avari. I've cursed you once, I'll do it again. We're doing Red Bull. I believe we should argue at a more reasonable volume level. Wow, this isn't going anywhere. It looks like your friends need some help figuring out the perfect brand for their food truck. Hit them with your best content strategy. Always trust the data. My social media analysis reveals that the top 3 trendiest topics are pizza, Nutella, and cat videos. That's your brand. Food is overrated. Make the whole thing a potion bar. One life potion has more HP than 6 areas of food anyway. Ooh. Wow, that idea is a game changer. Potions are the hottest loot. At this point, about 80% of my meals are just potions. Hell yeah, I love it. A potion bar would be the perfect time for me to design some trendy, sexy mood lighting. Plus, ingesting potions does get me drunk, so win-win. You hate energy drinks? Have you had many energy drinks? Like I said, I only really have Red Bull. I don't drink energy drinks often. I try not to. Yes, personally, I am just relieved we found a brand idea that we can all agree on. Potion bar it is. By the way, is battery acid a potion that people can consume? Technically, yes. And you know what else is technically a potion? Melted butter mixed with vodka. Oh yeah. That's called a Russian penthouse tiger potion. It's actually really good to drink before fighting a poison-based enemy. Oh, that reminds me. We should serve devil goblets. It's a potion made by boiling the stomachs of freshly slaughtered monsters. We can serve them with paper umbrellas. Gods, I remember getting so fucked up on a devil's goblet. When I turned 21, I had a defense buff going for weeks after. Avari, you seem to know more information about potions than the entire internet. You are so knowledgeable. She really is, trust me. It's actually one of her most annoying qualities. But whatever we do, we have to sell my favorite warm stamina potion. And that sounds like an appropriate menu item. What ingredients will we need to brew it? Can we expect a reasonable margin cost ratio? Oh, it's easy. We just gotta get this certain kind of dark brown bean. Then you roast the bean, grind it up, and slowly pour hot water over the beans through a filter. So coffee? Avari, isn't that just coffee? Like, you're describing a cup of coffee. Well, I guess it's kind of just coffee, but it's way more badass to call it a warm stamina potion. You know what? You're right. At our food truck, we'll refer to it only as a warm stamina potion. Fuck society, they gotta deal with it. You've had 5 energy drink. You had 5 hour energy, Red Bull, and Monster. It all tasted bad. It made you feel bad. Well, I had 5 hour energy when I was like really young, because I went to church. I went to church with my friend because my best friend, she was I think she was a deacon at the time, and so we stayed at, and it was like she was also like my math tutor, and this was like this was 7th grade, because this is when I was just not at school. I was also not at school multiple times in many years, but like math was like my least good subject. So she was my math tutor, and she made me drink a 5 hour energy so I could stay up and she could help me with my math homework. Because we were at church, like, right after school, we went directly to church, and we did not get back to her house until like 10 at night. And I was so fucking tired. I had homework to do, and I needed help with my math homework. And I don't think I liked 5 hour energy. I don't think it was good for me at all. I should not have been drinking that at like 12, 13. Fuck yes, Potion Bar Food Truck is officially the best idea in all of history. Kinda amazing that Amir came up with it, so, thanks. Aravi is so pleased with you that she'll brews you one of her favorites, the mounting sexual tension with the main character potion. Hot. Okay. That was interesting. So many choices, you're right. Okay, let's go to Camp Dome. Today you're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. Okay, so this is where we get charmed. So, the wood's smarts, Lake was fun, right? Dome is charm. Keep this to memory, we need to know this. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round or you will die instantly. Amira, you better earn some charm quick, like in the next 10 seconds, or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank God. You just earned +2 charm. Phew, that was way too close. After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible.
Such big stats.
This is so awesome, you guys. I can't breathe underwater. I can breathe underwater and do a whirlpool attack. Gods, I'm so glad I spent 200 million... No, yeah. 200 million rupees on these greaves. Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. Sorry, my mouth was full of lake water. I was trying to say, fuck yeah, this is fun as shit. Lake time with a mirror, fucking classic vibes. Suddenly, y'all hear a weird voice calling out to you from across the lake. Hail, adventurers, heed my message. You look over and see a messenger emerging from the trees. He's holding a leather scroll and he looks super stressed out. Huh? That messenger looks familiar. I swear I recognize him. Maybe someone I cursed in the past? Adventurer Ravi. Adventurer Hex. Adventurer Amira. I have searched for many moons to deliver. Yeah. You got an important message for us. Life or death. Blah, blah, blah. We know the deal. Give me the scroll new. Monster has a good mocha flavor, but the original tastes like liquid Skittles. Well, liquid Skittles sounds tasty. Unless you're talking about, like, the actual, like... Because Skittles made popsicles, and those popsicles tasted kind of bad. So if it tastes anything like that, then I'm not interested. But if it tastes good, like what I think liquid Skittles would actually taste like, then I don't know, I might try Monster. The messenger gives Aravi the scroll, but right afterwards he collapses onto the ground. He appears to be dead. Shh. You should have had a stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, it looks like the scroll says, venture to the northern wood. Bring the scroll. The ring of sustenance awaits you.
Adventure awaits.
You guys, this scroll has main quest energy. It's kind of weird, but I bet this is an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. Oh, I can smell the loot already. Holy shit, hold everything. I just realized why I recognize this messenger. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for that new bagel place that's opening up around here. Then, if he's an actor, that could only mean the Ring of Sustenance is the new bagel store. Aravi, the scroll is a dope-ass guerrilla marketing advertisement. Yes! Is she supposed to be replacing Vera? No one can replace Vera in my heart. Oh no, it's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything is about bagels, Hex, and the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. Shh, not everything is about motherfucking dungeons, little miss. Dungeon liker. You know what, that makes sense. Has she had that bagel this whole time? Or is that a donut? That's a weird way to eat a bagel. You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons, and I'm not ashamed of it, you green fart cloud. Huff my shorts, you loser ass, tsundere ass, RPG ass, nasty smelling ass, full inventory ass, Koopa Troopa looking ass bitch. Oh hell yeah. You've been waiting for Hex and Aravi to have an argument so you could support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic friendship. Pick a side. Hex is right. I just found the messenger's IMDb page. His name is Todd Zombiehead and he's defo an actor. Aravi's right. There's no actor and I can prove it by hurling the corpse into the sea. Oh, let's hurl it into the sea. You don't have much of a sweet tooth, so it might just be a preference. I love sweets. I have a big ass sweet tooth. It's kind of a problem. Mira, I think the messenger is an actor, so I don't think he's actually dead. Probably wouldn't be super chill to throw. Fuck yeah, Mira, let's hurl this corpse into the sea. Aravi is very psyched about your corpse hurling idea. You three drag the corpse to a nearby cliff, overlooking the majestic stormy ocean. Damn, those are some big waves. Kind of makes you think about how small and insignificant we all are. Am I right? Psych! The ocean can eat my ass. Shut up, Hex. Okay, Mira, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. Also, the Ring of Sustenance is not a bad name for a bagel shop. That's all I have to say. We toss it in and it floats. It was a corpse. And if it doesn't float, then we all get to experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win. God, I can't believe I have to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It's not a vibe. But holy shit, this makes zero sense, Avari. Her name is Arabi, not Avari. I keep switching the R and the V. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy's actually dead, it doesn't help us figure out what the scroll is. Oh my gosh, just let me throw this corpse into the ocean. I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in like 2 whole months. You know what? Do it. Eat that man back to Mother Ocean. Yes. Okay, Mira, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl! You throw the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it and high-five each other. See? That totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea kicks ass. I still think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit, that splash was dope. Now let's blindly follow the scroll to the northern woods. Fuck yeah, and you're coming too, Amira. I'm officially making you our third-party member for this quest. I know you're only level 3, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe while you're in the dungeon. Just stay close to me, okay? Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the manor. So, smarts, fun, charm. What are you gonna give me? Money, maybe? Oh, I look kind of hot here. While you're wandering the haunted manor, you're ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there's just way... Maybe this will give us boldness or creativity. It's either boldness or creativity. You put up a good fight, but there's just way too many of them. I think this might be boldness. And they run away with your immortal soul. Oh, there's no shop here because there's no money. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced you replaced your immortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago. Oh my gosh. Good foresight on your part. You gain +2 boldness. Okay, so in the last place you give us creativity. A few hours later, you're out adventuring with Aravi and Hex. Y'all followed the scroll from the messenger, and now you're deep in the northern woods. You've already found several environmental puzzles and a few cryptic clues. With each solved puzzle, you draw closer to the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. Strangely, all of the puzzles and clues so far have been vaguely bagel-themed. Whoa. Once I rearranged these glowing stones to spell locks, a scroll appeared. Damn, this is some good dope-ass Gorilla Bagel Shop marketing. This promo slaps. For the last time, Hex, these clues are leading us to a dungeon, not a fucking bagel store. It's so obvious. You'll see when we get there. What does the scroll say? Psh, whatevs, bagel hater. The scroll says, you near the end of your quest, triumphant adventurer. Walk 2 miles to the north, the ring awaits you there. Whoa. Not really good in these fights. What fights are you talking about? Finally, we solved these annoying intro puzzles, and now we get to dive headfirst into some sweet, sweet dunge. Gods, I hope it's multi-leveled with a super complicated layout. Totes. But just in case it ends up being a bagel shop, I should prep first. I gotta make sure my patent cream cheese utility belt is full of maximum flavors. Gross. Also, yeah, we should get ready. I should head back to my stash and optimize my inventory. I'm all short range and high damage right now. If you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Did you just lose to some sirens and lost your soul to some evil spirits? No? I don't think so. I really don't remember what I read. I was just reading. Aravi puts a bag over your head and leads you to her nearest fully stocked weapon stash. She starts reviewing her inventory. Okay, just gotta pack enough for a full dungeon run. Let's go with 20 green potions for healing, 20 red potions for mana, and 400 apples in case I need a quick 5+ health. I'll need all 128 different types of crafting materials. Dungeons are unpredictable. You never know when a mini boss is gonna be weak against iridium core. You know what? I feel this. This is why I don't like playing games like that. Because I'm like, I never know what I need. I could need any of these things. You never know. Like Mystery Dungeons, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, the latest one that they put on the Switch, which is just like a remake of Red and Blue Rescue Team. When I tell you, you never fucking know what you need in them fucking dungeons, pisses me the fuck off. Like you have the mystery rooms and like little invitation thingies, and I'm like, I want to do this stuff, but I don't have the room in my pockets. My pockets are only so big. But yeah, enough about me complaining about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And then I have my weapons off. As of now, I've got 8 swords, fortune crossbows equipped, each with slightly different attack and range stats. Those are all 100% necessary. This Downy Vanilla Scent Booster is doing wonders for your laundry. I'm glad the Downy Vanilla Scent Boosters are doing wonders for your laundry. How long has it lasted, the Downy Scent Boosters? Damn, Aravi. Hoarders my hoarding addiction called. They want their absurd collection of useless shit back. Okay, I have one last inventory spot open. Ooh, I know. I'll take the Axe of Golden Demise. I looted it off a Lightning Warlock mini-boss last week. Fuck that, Aravi. Christ on a stick. Can I read? You know we share inventory space, and I need that slot. I'm planning to get my covered in schmear. So I'm gonna take my package of 200 paper napkins. Napkins? They're completely a waste of inventory space. We're gonna be fighting to survive in that dungeon, okay? I don't have time for your snack food nonsense. Dude, you take up like 99% of the inventory space. You can't give me one slot. Where did you learn how to share? The toilet school? Aravi and Hex are fighting again, but luckily for them, you're an expert at conflict resolution. What's the best use for Avari's last precious inventory slot? I want to agree with Hex on this, but I feel like I gotta kiss ass. Hex, the Axe of Golden Demise isn't for slaughtering enemies, it's for slaughtering bagels by chopping them perfectly in half. Aravi napkins are just tiny shields. They might not give huge defense boosts, but you've got 200 of them here. Mamma mia, that's a lot of shield. Bagels? Psh, bullshit, Amira. You're making up a dumb lie to trick me and impress Avari. I'm not gonna fall for it like all the other idiots around here. No, she is right. The Axe of Golden Demise is the pinnacle of bread slicing weaponry. I'll prove it. You do laundry every week, so at least a week. Do you wear like the same clothes? Because maybe you like wear something and then you don't wear it for a while. Because I think that's what the Sim Boosters are supposed to be for clothes that you like wear occasionally, but not enough for like wash it every week. I think that's like what I'm like. But you wash all of your laundry every week. You go through that much clothes in a week? I can't be surprised. I do Gil's laundry. He goes through so much clothes. For what reason? Sheets and bath towels? I guess, yeah, that too. Robbie equips the Axe of Golden Demise as her default weapon. She now has immunity against lightning-based attacks. Alright, I'm ready. And now we just need a test bagel. Hex, got one on you? You know I do, mofo. Girl, that is a donut. That is a donut. That is not a bagel. Why is she eating a bagel like that? That's not how you eat bagels. Hex summons a bagel out of thin air. It's impressive, but also unsettling. Where the fuck did that bagel come from? Was it in their pocket, or is this one of Hex's supernatural abilities? Can they summon bagels? I'm the narrator and even I don't know. Throw that bagel at me. As hard as you can, I'll show you the true power of the Axe of Golden Demise. Believe it! Okay, Naruto. Not the bagel song. Whatevs, I said it before and I'll say it again. Bagel yeet! The bagel flies through the air and Aravi slices through it perfectly. The axe of golden demise shimmers as its legendary blade parts the bread in twain. Should I be putting you on the new bagel eating technique? I will never eat a bagel like that. Never ever. The only reason a bagel should be like eaten like that is if there's a sandwich filling in between that. Which is a plain bagel eaten like that, no butter. No. No. No, 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 no. I will never eat a bagel like that. One, that's a lot of bread. And two, no. It's wrong. She's wrong. Ravi's technique was so flawless that she somehow toasted the bagel. One slice lands in Hex's hand, the other lands in your hand. Toasty. Oh my god, I was so wrong. This thing was awesome. Fuck the napkins, this unbelievable sharp murder weapon is an ultimate bagel eating accessory. How close-minded? I mean, yeah, I am a little close-minded. I'm not eating it like that. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yep. Didn't you read the flavor text? The axe was crafted by a legendary blacksmith who was made out of bread, right, Anira? Psst. Thanks. I really wanted to test out this bad boy. When we get to the dungeon, I'll slaughter a goblin in your honor. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day. Now prepare yourself. The ring of sustenance awaits. But it's nighttime. We can't quest at night, can we?
Anyone know a good ghost story?
Anyone know a good ghost story? Got stood over here at my two girls. You're loitering by the campfire when you notice Ravi and Dahlia whispering to each other and giggling. You're terrified of both of them, but the giggling is adorable. I am not terrified of either of them. Dahlia is hot. I love her. I'm in love with her. Ah, Mira, join us. Ravi and I are having an official weekly girl talk session. Oh, it's weekly? Why am I not invited weekly? We both love girl talk. So what? It's a guilty pleasure. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. Indeed. Both Ravi and I are masters of the battlefield and masters of the feminine arts. It's so nice to talk with someone who gets it. Also slaughter a goblin in my honor. I know. I mean, I don't want to be with her, but I guess we'll have to end it with her because I'm pursuing her. At least you'll get to see me be rejected because I'll probably get some prompts wrong. It kinda is. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask you, who does your war paint? You were rocking that Furiosa charcoal look when we were beheading those undead beasts. Hell yeah. I do my war paint myself. It's a critical part of my battle ritual. No way. That's sick, Dahlia. I usually have hex in mine. I kind of suck at blending. One time, I tried to do a smoky eye and I accidentally set my forehead on fire. How do you do that? How do you do that? What kind of makeup were you using? I freaking love doing Aravi's war paint. I would do it every day, except Aravi only likes it done for main story battles, and I'm also very lazy and unreliable. Psh. Aravi war paint should be done anytime during combat. How warrior channel their inner blood horniness. You gotta do it for you, you know. Bullshit. I can't see my own war paint. It makes no sense to spend 20 minutes doing it if it's just gonna be the last thing a few side quests orcs see before they die. I can't technically die, but if I could, I want my last memory to be of Dahlia and a Braveheart looking ass. Blue and white war paint look. Holy shit, I would look amazing in Braveheart war paint. I've been meaning to conquer Scotland for a while. Poor Scotland. Poor Scotland. War paint would have went well with my Bert costume. How? Bert's a baseball player with a luxury SUV. In what world would war paint look good with that? Fuck, that's sick. Well, Dahlia, maybe we could do matching war paint looks sometime? That would be so intimidating. Can you imagine our enemies would cower at the sight of us? They already do, but they would cower even more. Okay, obviously I'm going to do matching war paint on you too, but what look should we go for? Handprint vibes, urban camo, knife eyes. What do you think, Amira? You're not a war paint expert, but you are an expert on impressing your crush. These two cuties have got pretty different aesthetics, though. What do you suggest? Puberty comes from what's inside. That's why I make my war paint using tons of blood. War paint is awesome, but when I really want to slay, I reach for my secret weapon, a legendary limited edition prestige battle skin. What? You're saying you use skin, and the skin is somehow a legend? Amira, I got confused after like the third adjective. Aravi, do you get this? Oh my gosh, you have one of the limited edition skins? They're super rare. How the fuck did you get your hands on one of those? Seriously, Amira, that's so fucking cool. I was grinding so hard trying to get the Megaphon skin. I didn't even get one of the legendaries. I remember that grinding session. You didn't take a pee break for like 3 days straight. I almost made it through a full season of 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé is wild. Wild. I love 90 Day Fiancé. Now imagine a baseball player with war paint. Very marketable. Well, I could put like the blackout paint on the eyes. Cause you know, like they do that in like some sports. They have like the black paint under their eyes to like reflect the sun out so they can see better. That's not the same thing as war paint. Wait, Ravi, I have no idea what you're talking about. This is girl talk time. I demand you explain it to me. Okay, Talia. So the first thing you need to know is that there are in-game skins, and obviously everyone starts with the same shitty default skins based on their fighter class. But there are only 3 legendary skins, and somehow Amira got her hands on one of them. It's like super exclusive. Okay, so you're saying there are some rare skins, but I don't get how you acquire the skins. Is it a hunting thing? Oh, I get it. We're talking pelts from deer? Oh no, Dahlia. I'm talking about skins from loot boxes. You buy the loot box, open it, deer comes out, you kill the deer, bam, rare skin. Huh? Those skins cost money? Like actual currency? Yes, Dahlia, they cost a lot of money. If they cost a lot of money, what weird ass is selling these skins? Grr. I don't know, Dahlia. They're either sold by big corporations that benefit from the in-game microtransactions, or the actual deer that owned the skin before. Hard to say. Why would someone pay a merchant to get skins when you could just go hunt the deer yourself? This makes no sense. Because it's exclusive and limited and awesome. Dahlia, you just don't get it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're kind of being a noob. Dahlia is totally confused by Aravi's skin standing, and takes off to 1. Go hunt some deer, and 2. Meditate upon their valuable pelts. Listen, Amira, I know this is a lot of ask, but can I borrow your battle skin? Just for a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but please? Wow. Asking for a favor, Aravi is devastatingly cute. You agree immediately. I mean, the whole reason you got the skin was to impress her. Check me out. This legendary skin makes me look like a terrifying golden warrior goddess. Check out my aesthetic but not actually functional deer wings. Aravi is clearly overjoyed with your battle skin, and with you, it's a good thing you spent $325 to get it. Totally worth it, baby. I mean, I wouldn't say that. Bring out your flasks. What'll it be then? I'll take a gamble. I'll use my skills. I'll use my skills. Oh, welcome. You're new here. Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is wild yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet hands come and go. There's a little time to think. And if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else will take it. It's push or get pushed. Oh. And these drinks choose. And these drinks. Look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. Let's press. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck was what I was doing. I made sangria, apparently. The delicious sangria, a Mediterranean concoction with a lot of heart. If my calculations are correct, it should imbue you with joie de vivre, Joie de Vivre, Joie de Vivre, and The Charm of the Mediterranean People. I'm very fucking confused. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. I don't fucking understand what happened. This is a no, this is not a metaphor. They're using actual skins. Monster Camp. Scout Headquarters. So, smarts, fun, charm, boldness. This has to be creativity. Our lowest skill. I feel like she'll like us if we have, like, even-ish skills. Because she wants to do stat boosting. So I think that's what we're at here. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learn to identify different animal tracks. First you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify way more specific tracks. You identify the tracks of a sculptor, half human, half sculptor. Okay. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain +2 creativity. You're then challenged to an arm wrestling match with Dahlia. You try so hard, and you pass out. When you regain consciousness, you're in the middle of one of Coach's workshops on how to catch rare forest animals alongside her, Aravi and Hex. Good, Sleepyhead's awake, and just in time. Good, Sleepyhead's awake, and just in time. We are on the eve of battle, the battle of catching a ferocious foe with nothing but our bare hands. Why is Coach here? And my swords and daggers and crossbows and my enchanted mace, also my enchanted pepper spray. Don't worry, kids. All of your unique and occasionally comedically clashing strengths will be necessary in bringing down this hideous beast. Today we'll be hunting a cryptid so rare that he's only been captured in a few dozen photographs on Google Images. Take a look. Wait, this isn't a cryptid, it's Billy Wilder. I love his work on The Apartment and Some Like It Hot. Yes, Hex, but not quite. You see, this creature was famed Golden Age Hollywood director Billy Wilder. But over time, he grew disenchanted with Hollywood life. So no trip to the nurse? What do you mean there's no trip to the nurse? I'm very confused. Why would there be a trip to the nurse? Now he lives in these very woods, transformed into the feral and terrifying Billy Wildest. The Fiend! Does he still direct critically acclaimed comedies? Not really. Mostly he just eats people and occasionally ghost writes. Perhaps you've heard of the film called Transformers: The Last Night? I passed out after arm wrestling? Did I? Oh, I guess, yeah. I'm not processing any of this stuff. I'm just reading. I sound so bad. It sounds so bad that I'm not processing anything, but, like, I'm here for the important parts. If it wasn't important, if it's not involving Arabi right now, then it's not important. Oh my god, yes, I have! He must be stopped! Don't worry, Coach. We'll behead the beast. What's the plan to capture him? Oh, yes, the plan. The plan for Billy Wildest. The plan devised specifically to capture and kill Billy Wildest. The Billy Wildest plan. You've got nothing. Well, I was so wrapped up in giving you kids this information I forgot to plot anything. But hey, the four of you coming up with a plan will be a great team-building exercise. SMH, just like a gym teacher to make the students run mental laps while they sit back and watch. Well, somebody needs to hatch a plan to catch Billy Wildest. What you got? Start him on a predatory movie contract. Create an award ceremony for best director currently living as a wild man in the woods. I like this one. You work hard to draft the perfect contract for the occasion. Aravi, excited to build up her charisma modifier, negotiates a contract with Billy Wildest's agent. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Mr. Possum in a business suit. Do we have a deal? Yes, the contract all seems well and good, mostly because I can't read. But let's just cut to the chase. Mr. Wildest will be able to continue directing these films while maintaining his alternate lifestyle, yes? Yeah, he can wear whatever loincloth he wants as long as he shows up to set. And the film will star Nat Wolff and Michael J. Fox, as discussed. Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers band? You guys remember the Naked Brothers band? I miss them. They should have a reunion tour. Make it a regular wolf and an actual fox, and you've got yourself a deal. With that settled, you set the contract out for Billy Wildest to sign. A shambling, dirty creature emerges from the trees and writes his signature in what you hope is not blood. Wait, why'd we spend so much time doing that? This contract isn't predatory at all. It has no fangs or claws or secret clauses that will give us full rights over anyone's immortal soul. This sucks. Oh ho ho! That's where you're wrong, my beloved camper. Read the contract more closely. Production cost, non-disclosure agreement, a conveniently placed you can do it sticker covering a final paragraph. Whoa, when you look, the sticker says this contract is actually binding Billy Wildest to direct the next 7 Predator movies. Score! I bet those films won't get repetitive or uninspired at all. I can't wait to binge watch all of them at once. Yes, that, but more importantly, the contract stipulates that all 7 movies must be shot on location in Kyrgyzstan? I feel like that's not a real place. But I don't know. Billy will be forced to leave the woods. You may not have done Hollywood any favors, but your friends are stoked. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm. Evening. Okay, let's build up our creativity some more. So you're gonna spend the day at camp, at the Scouts headquarters. The day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients. I guess so Larry the Leash doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly though, he's a great conversationalist and he makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with +2 creativity when you wear it. Great. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend, but at least a romanceable summer fling option. But today is not that day. You find Aravi and the two of you walk around the HQ building, opening every single drawer in case there are useful items inside. All seem well until not the bear attack. Officially is located country in East Central Asia, lying in the Tian Shan and Pamir mountain ranges. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. Hold on, how do I Control Alt print screen? I want a picture of this. Will it continue if I do this? I'm gonna read this. Bear attack! Bear attack! I'm a bear and I'm attacking! Okay, it will. I just wanted to know. Give me a second. I want to see if I can, if it print screened this. Did it? No? Okay. I'm trying to print screen this. I need screenshots. And it's just not doing it. Okay, it did it. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. What is this? Oh, not important. Okay. Ah, the chilling cry of a dreaded attack bear. At least as rich and cunning as it is in experience. Stand back, Amira. I'll handle this. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised by your commitment to bear safety, Aravi. I just want to make sure. You know I'm not an actual bear, right? Just your old pal Coach dressed in a bear suit in order to increase your bear awareness. Aravi, why are you standing there frozen, staring off into the middle distance? Is this some new millennial dance I'm unaware of? Oh god, I've seen this before. She's menuing. What? She's navigating her attack menu in order to select the perfect move with which to defeat you. What attack menu? The one in her head, I guess. Although I'm in her head, I don't see any attack menu. I always just tell her to choose something randomly and get it over with. You don't get it, dumb curse. Monster hunters are weak against bears because bears are technically beasts and not monsters. I've got to choose a perfect attack to counter my type disadvantage. Otherwise, this combat might go optimally. Gasp! Oh no!
I'm not Coach. I'm a bear.
I can't with the voice acting. I love it. I love his little bear costume. Look at this cricket wonky ass eye. Well, in a real bear attack, you can't expect the bear to wait around while you select the perfect attack, so neither will I. Roar and stuff. Coach charges towards Aravi. Quick, help her break out of her decision paralysis before she falls victim to his fake bear attack. Repel the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution, removing the right to bear arms. The only thing stronger than the bear is 27 bears. I like this one.
Play of the game.
That's it! I cast Public Backlash! Aravi's public backlash attack was super effective against the United States Constitution. The Second Amendment was defeated, skipping decades of counter-lobbying and incremental legislation. Aravi gains 1,776 experience. Two burly men in cheap black suits appeared to confiscate Coach's arms. Oh? No, I'm not a real bear! I'm a high school coach with a passion for bear safety. I feel like this is good too. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm looking for things to screenshot for the thumbnail. I say as if I haven't made the thumbnail. I just remembered I made the thumbnail already. You have to file a petition then. Good luck filing it without arms. They warned me that one day the government would come to take my arms away, but I had never believed them, and now it's too late. Even so, Aravi, I'm very proud of you for caring so much about protecting yourself and your campmates from bear attacks.
Enjoy your youth.
It's like I always say, a bear in the hand is worse than two in the bush, but only because the bear in your hand is closer. Two bears are also bad. Thanks, Coach. I'll try to keep that in mind the next time I'm trying to figure out how dangerous a bear is. The burly man in the suits drag Coach's arms away. Coach's arms are attached to Coach, so he's dragged away as well. Today is a great day for bear safety. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Okay. Okay.
Let's start a fire.
Let's start a fire. Who is this Mothman creature? I'm very curious about who this is. Should we hang out with her? Or should we... Let's hang out with Mothman. Why, hello there, Amira. Come right by the firelight as well. I'm writing a letter home to my parents. They've asked so many questions about camp. Does he have a Tony the Tiger complex? I just think he's a tiger. And he has a deep voice, and I try to do a deep voice. So, maybe? I don't think so. He might. I don't know his backstory that well. It's exhausting answering them all. Have you been brushing your antenna every day? Are you getting enough clothing fibers in your diet? Has Amira heard any hot goss lately and would be so kind as to dish? Well, I wouldn't want to be rude and not answer them, would I? I don't suppose you know of anything I could write home about. Damn, all your parents asked you about was if you had enough pairs of socks. If it's gossip Mr. and Mrs. Man want, it's gossip they'll get. Choose one. Wacky game show mechanics, really fucked up cosmic horror, continuous yet tasteful use of the there's only one bed trope, a crude critique of pure reason by E. Kant. I think I like a really fucked up cosmic horror. Showing too much teeth, producing excessive amounts of CO2 somehow, being too cool for school, making use of emojis too ahead of its time. Type something, a noun that you don't like, a noun that I don't like. Wow, so many salacious details. My mother is gonna blush straight through her fuzz. I can't wait to tell everyone in my family all about your story, Amira. Thanks. Your malicious and/or friendly attempt to change someone's reputation is spread to everyone at camp. I hope you're satisfied with yourself.
The weirdest thing.
Who the fuck are you? He looks dope as fuck. Hey, guess what I just heard? Amira used to be the star of a TV show. I know, right? I had trouble believing it too, but listen to this. The show is a classic period piece that makes this... Why is there a D here? The romantic adventures of the West Successes upper class with really fucked up cosmic horror. Finding the episodes is super hard now. Apparently the show got cancelled after only one season. According to obscure forums devoted to the show, the reason for the cancellation was making use of emojis too ahead of its time. And trust me, once you watch the episode, it kind of makes sense, and it's mostly thanks to Amira's character. It puts her under a whole new light. Don't fret, I'm forwarding you and everyone else links to the old episodes. I just found the world isn't ready for love and times of people. Thanks to your rumor, Amira's reputation will change forever, specifically by getting +2 boldness. Okay. That was interesting.
My time to shine.
Let's gain some smarts. To the woods. Oh, I like that, actually. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into vaporwave for some reason. You gain +2 smarts from your dope conversation with the vaporwave god. You stumble upon Aravi, surrounded by an odd-looking group, an orc with a lute strung across his back, an elf with his bow, a haggard dwarfen cleric, and some other cliches. Also odd is that Aravi is repeatedly hitting herself in the head. It takes you a moment to realize that she's calling for Hex to come out.
Loser.
There you are! Where did you disappear to? Sorry, I was in your ribcage seeing if I could use it to cut strips of crepe paper into confetti, and then I got lost in your kidneys. Okay, whatever. Look, I gathered this group of valiant heroes, each with their own skill set, quirky personality, and dark backstory. Cool. Why? What do you mean, why? You asked me to. You said to organize a party. Unless I've never liked you more than I... Honestly, I've never liked you more than I did in that moment. When I realized you were finally taking interest in the things I enjoy, and that you were excited to raid a dungeon. Raid a dungeon? No! Aravi, when I said party, I meant party! Like with pizza and confetti and music and drinks and games. Can't you just have a normal fun without needing to go into dark, maze-like dungeons and kill monsters? Gosh! I feel like we really never truly understand each other. You are so one-note, Aravi. Just like the rest of your trophy friends. I was really trying to bond. I mean, we're already bonded in that your curse that's attached itself to me, but I mean the spiritual kind. Aravi seems genuinely disappointed, and you can't have that. Time to turn this party into a party, so Hex will be happy, and Aravi will be also happy. In a moment of genius, you realize exactly what party member would make the perfect party goer. Ned the Necromancer, you know he doubles as a powerful baker. If he can raise the dead, he can surely raise a cake. A bard? Always a bard. I love a bard. We love a bard. Oh, that's a great call. It is? Asked the bard, wrinkling his nose in adorable modest confusion. Why? Are you kidding? Look at your stats. Your charisma is through the roof, and many of your skills revolve around music playing. From my limited understanding of normal social gatherings, that's party central. It is, I think. You need music to have a good party. That's what I'm told. Ah, says the bard, a twinkle in his eye. But it's all a matter of perspective. All classes have skills that, when used correctly, are perfect for both adventuring and partying. They do? Yes, of course. That's why it's called a party. I don't think that's right. Sure it is. Just think. Leaf is a druid, so she knows exactly how to identify and use all the best herbs, if you catch my drift. And if you don't see the party and applications of Layla the Rogue's use rope skill, then I don't even want to go to your kind of party. Seems to play future mask off. I mean, that probably would not be playing at my party, but go off. And then, of course, there's always Travis the Party Warlock. He's a warlock who's good at parties. Huh. Who would have guessed? Wow, I never realized how much crossover there really is between adventuring parties and celebratory event parties. I guess the lesson here is that, Bard, I'd love to help you organize this event, but I'd love everyone else to help too. The Bard happily agrees, and the entire party goes to work throwing, well, a party. The decorations are lavish, and the crowd of fun-loving adventurers immense, neither of which are things we have the budget to show. But trust me, it's totally sick, okay? Thanks for helping me throw this lavishly decorated and immensely crowded party, Amira. You really helped me in Hex Compromise, and have a great night. You're so glad to be a part of Aravi's great night, and you immediately gain +2 fun and 1 charm. Hey. Okay. Well, let's go get us some more creativity at Scout headquarters. That day in Monster Scouts, they teach you how to use the stars and trees bark to find your way when you get lost on the internet. As a test, Coach leaves you in the middle of the internet. You easily get lost. Before you know it, you're watching the Spanish synchronized swimming team perform a routine based on Stairway to Heaven. That's like a 7-minute song, isn't it? You don't earn the orientation while in the internet badge, but you definitely gain +2 creativity from watching such beautiful display of skill. Also, 7 minutes of synchronized swimming? Their bodies must be banging, bro. That's a lot of core. That's a lot of core right there. You're hoping to run into your gal, Aravi, but so far she hasn't been any of the places you'd expect. The mines, the dungeons, the forest. You heard Camp Spooky was doing an arts and crafts pop-up session, so you go over to pass the time, and are shocked to find Aravi already there. Yes, yes, this slump-molded earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet. Oh, hello there, Amira. Welcome to my purgatory of boredom and suffering. You mean your craft-atory and potdom and creating? No, I meant what I said the first time. In that case, can we make no complaining our next rule of compromise? Because you're harshing my poetry buzz. That says pottery, not poetry. The words. You see what I have to put up with? Hex gets super into random activity they see on TV and immediately wants to go and try it out. Same. They watched a documentary on Mesopotamia and all they took away from it was pot and immediately threw themselves into this obnoxious new hobby. Even leaving little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nice adventuring gear. Which you've been wearing because I graciously agreed to accompany you on quest, just like you graciously indulge my hobbies too. See? That's how this give and take works. When did she get a hat? Well, I can't give you a punch in the face and take all this clay away. Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take all this clay away from you so we can do something less boring. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least a painting is a picture or something. Why can't you just let yourself enjoy my newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful. The only time I ever care about pots is when I smash them and get rupees. This may be the only circumstance in which Aravi cares about pots, but one circumstance is better than no circumstance, and you know just how to use it. Guilt Trip asks Aravi to make pots to give back to the poor old man whose hundreds of pots she has broken over the last several months. Fuck Guilt. Aravi should make her own pots, then break those to get rupees. Infinite money. Ugh! Okay, I'm seeing that now is the time to go against what I feel is the correct answer. Okay. Oh wow, Amira, you're some kind of adventuring genius. Why did I never think of that? Maybe because that's definitely not how that works? Psh, ye a little faith. You'll be eating your words in a Cheeto and M&M bagel with sandwich. I love those. Cheeto and M&M bagel sandwich? I can't imagine that's tasty. All that bread? When I come out of this situation with unlimited money, you and Aravi sit and begin making a pot together, ghost style, at the pottery wheel. It's super romantic, for you at least, but pretty soon, Aravi seems to get really into the pot making itself. Gotta really work this to make sure I'm maintaining the same thickness overall, or it'll bake unevenly. I wonder what kind of lip I want to make at the top. Do I add embellishments? Before long, Aravi's handiwork is finished.
This will be fun.
Jax, why have you done this to me? He farted. This was so bad. Here we go. Tiny C smashing pots really does mean unlimited rupees. Aravi stands in front of her pot. She winds up and to strike it, and then she falls dramatically to her knees, head hung in shame. What points am I losing now that I have to re-get? I can't do it. I can't smash this pot. Sure you can. I've seen you smash way stronger pots than this. Honestly, your pot kind of sucks. Okay, rude. But that's just the thing. It may suck, but it's my pot. I know the hard work and care that went into this creation. Well, first of all, this pot creation will take like days because you have to cure the pots and you have to put them in like the little pot oven, the clay ovens that you have to put them in so that they harden and stuff and they don't crack and shit. So you couldn't make a pot in just one session, like fully, and then smash it. That's not how this works. I know the hard work and care that went into this creation. I can't see it simply as a vessel to produce rupees. To me, this pot is a labor of love and work of art. In fact, all pots are. Pots are the most beautiful thing in the world to me now. Oh, cool. Glad we finally enjoy one of my hobbies together. Why would you do this to me, Amira? Why? Making pots to find loot was one of the main sources of income. I'm gonna have to stop destroying other people's stuff and get an actual high job. You've ruined my life and I'll never forgive you for this. My pot is the only true friend now. Okay. What about me? I said what I said. She sure did. And what she said crushed all your hopes and dreams. It also deprived you of +2 charm. And -1 fun. -2 charm and -1 fun. Okay, well, if that's the case, what is my current stats?
Let's start a fire. Burn like a campfire.
Burn like a campfire. Okay, well, they're not that bad. It's week 4. We've got 1 week left. Let's go over here. Later, you find Joy and Aravi hanging out near the campfire. This is normal. They're gathered around an eerie blood-stained skull made entirely out of gold and valuable jewels. It looks priceless beyond words. This isn't normal. It's so beautiful and it looks anatomically accurate. I wonder if they use a real-life skull as a mold, or if it's an actual skull cast in gold. Either way, it's badass. It's so pretty, I don't want to eat it. I've never felt this way before. Is this love, you guys? Is this feeling love? I mean, obviously the thing is both 1, a dangerous magic object with incarnate power, and 2, an insightful metaphor about how capitalism entombs our minds in endless greed. You ask them what the fuck is up with this super wax skull.
Such a twist.
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's, MacGuffin? Okay. That is an object that's going to be very necessary to the plot and central to the motivation of the main characters. Joy's totally right, you have no idea what the skull is for, but you can feel the narrative importance radiating off of it. Well, I'm not really sure what the skull actually does, or where it came from, or if it's cursed and going to drive us into a fit of insanity that makes us eat our own hair. But literally, who cares? A MacGuffin this awesome is guaranteed to have a huge narrative payoff. They're always so satisfying. This is gonna be such a good start to my next adventure. Excuse me? Did you just say your next adventure? Ravi, when we stumbled upon this golden skull on that strange altar in the ruins of the temple of Istus, I think it was pretty obvious it was there for me. I'm the main character. Ha! That's hilarious, Joy. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're definitely a B-tier side character for comic relief. Your bit is that you think you're the main character. I've got everything a main character needs: emotional backstory, bloodlust, high DPS, and now I'm gonna add that 6 skull to my inventory too. Aravi, I really do understand where you're coming from, because my deep empathy is what makes me such a good leader and natural protagonist. But I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. That skull is mine. I'm certain that it's going to inspire at least 3 episode arc. And it's way more my genre than yours. Ooh, you know what's on today? Agatha All Along. I haven't finished it. Ooh, I'm ready. Sorry, just her being a witch and all that, it just made me think. You think Joy is a main character? Well, she is a love interest. I'm the main character. You guys are both wrong. I'm the main character. This is a local multiplayer comedy dating sim video game, and that skull is made of chocolate. Whoever the main character is, you're sure for one thing, it's not you. So help decide which of these honeys gets that MacGuffin. Well, it's me. I'm the main character. Something this heavy is going to take up at least 3 inventory slots. Joy is the only one here with the requisite inventory space. According to D&D Beyond, this item has a +3 constitution modifier and is best wielded by someone with a high armor class. Only Aravi could use it properly. I guess I'll have to give it to her. Gotta make up for the last choice we made. Well, you know, you're choosing if you ever play this game. Go for Joy, exactly. Go for Joy. You like her? Go for her. You know you recognize your skull from somewhere. You whip out your Dungeon Master's Guide and flip to the inventory catalog where you find the entry for the skull of Olmec. Aravi grabs your DM guide and starts waving it in Joy's face. It's pretty adorable. Joy, look, I totally get this goal because this book said so. It's right there on the page and everything. You love books so much, so you just have to trust this one. Remember how you're always being annoying about wanting to read a book by yourself? Well, maybe you can read this one. Spoiler alert, it says I'm right and you're wrong. Ha! Best book ever. Read it and weep. Kate, help me. Alright, Aravi. Out of respect for books, I'll back down. Enjoy the MacGuffin, you obnoxious tsundere. Joy leaves, and you're expecting Aravi to investigate the skull, but she's way more interested in your DM guide. Whoa, have you seen all the cool gear in this book? Listen to this. There's an item called the Mental Health Kit. It's imbued with the power of 3 therapy sessions. Holy shit, that's dope. And check out the Infinite Stream Collapser. It has a magic that combines every TV streaming service to one mega stream. I can watch it all. I would love that. Oh my god, there's just so much to choose from. I need the bare hands and the goblin deboner for sure. I bet the horniness detector could come in handy. But the coolest item of all is definitely the hammer of emotional cathartic victories. I don't care what it takes, I'm gonna make that my default weapon. Dang, I never expected a book to be fun. Amira, we've gotta adventure until we find all this shit. I'm gonna be so buffed with my stats will look. I'm gonna be so buffed that my stats will look like phone numbers.
I guess you were pretty great.
So thanks, I guess. It made me happy when you said I was the main character, but don't read too much into it. Nice. Aravi may be the main character and Hex may be the comic relief, but you're definitely a contender for the love interest. Praise be to MacGuffins. Bring out my flasks. I'll take a gamble. Ah, welcome, welcome. You new here? Don't fret, let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink, the drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. In these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. Toilet wine, drink of the day. No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you can always have the mystery box. Should we try the mystery box or should we take the toilet wine? I'm not sure. There's so many options to choose from. Mystery box? Got it. Average. That's not average. Maybe it is average. Why does that not look right to me? Average. Yeah. The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you are happy with it. No refunds. Sometimes you just want to blend in with the masses. Not me. I love to stand out. But in any case, for those moments, I created this. The average. That didn't look right. Yeah, that said average. I was right. I was like, that does not look correct. You were happy? It'll average all your stats. Maybe one day being average will be being the new cool. Who knows?
Now we're talking.
No! Well, that's kind of what I wanted. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. I kind of wanted all our stats to be... I wanted my stats to be high.
Gonna crush this.
So I think I want to go for fun. I think she likes fun, but she might also like boldness. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go for... This is smart's fun. Let's go to the lake. That day you decide to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa. You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind that you're still underwater. Inside you find over 1,000 fun. Unfortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have pockets, so you can only go back to shore with only 2 fun. When you go back, fish have eaten the rest. They're having a rave right now. Fucking fish. I said fuck fish, but it says fucking fish. Afterward, you're very busy making your friendship bracelet, but spooky, when you see a Ravi power walking through your location with a look of fierce determination in her eyes. Okay, I slew the dragon of Danger Mountain. You know, I don't feel like we didn't get a conclusion to the to the bagel shop dungeon shit. I want a conclusion to that. Okay, I slew the dragon of Danger Mountain, found the incredibly rare ruby that somehow grows inside a tree, but only during the eclipse, and only if you're leveled up. I tripped a jackalope and got the mouse's glasses back so I could trade him the seed for the bead and put it in the altar under the well after I drained it using the turtle. And I cleaned the Aegean stables and picked up Wizard Fart's dry cleaning. What's next? Huh? Sounds like Aravi is having quite the day. You ask her why she's doing all these random tasks. Don't get me started. She's doing side quests, helping everyone fight their enemies or find rare items, but she can't take the 5 minutes to find me a pizza for my side quest. I already told you ordering a pizza isn't a quest with a high enough XP reward. We'll do that after I do the last real side quest for the day. Wanna come along and help Aldemir? 2 heads are better than 1. Hey, I thought I was your second head. I'm even keeping track of everything you like. Everything like you asked. Oh, great. Let's see what I have left to. Robert the Robber should date Thomas the Raccoon Landlord. Hex! These are just shipping charts between all of your side quests, all of my side quest prospects. What's your point? My point is a list of who should fight and who should fuck, and a flowchart of love triangles does nothing for me in terms of figuring out my next move.
Did somebody say pizza?
Well, all those side quests do nothing for me in terms of finding me a pizza, so I guess we're even. Look, if I have the power through all of these side quests, I may as well add some drama through my shipping chart flowcharts, so it plays like some sort of telenovela in my mind. Luckily for Aravi, evaluating bonkers courses of action based on what stats they'll give you is practically the only thing you do. Looking at Hex's notes, it's immediately clear which side quests will unlock the ultimate goal, making Aravi smile. Help the local mayor to open a TikTok account so he can bond with his teenage son. Collect 10 terms from the town's guard, who's totally not using them to pleasure himself. Ew. I don't know which one to pick. I feel like this is the one that's gonna do something, but I'm gonna pick this one because I hate how gross that one is. Not so charming, of course. Of fucking course. Good call. I feared dragons and slain monsters. No offense. Found ancient relics and navigated mazes. How hard could helping one old dude with technology be? Video game equivalent of Smash Cut 2. Thank goodness you're here, says the mayor, standing on a pile of fire computers. I keep trying to follow all the usual troubleshooting steps. 1, turn it off. 2, I can never remember what 2 is, so I keep having to set them all on fire. Ha ha ha, I love this guy. What a lunatic. I just want to make some memes and gifs for my teenage son to enjoy on the trick tracks. Hoo boy, okay. One thing at a time is pronounced memes and gifs with a soft G. I'm with the mayor. I say GIF. I also say GIF. Hex, you're a fiend. Alright, Mr. Mayor. Let's get you acquainted with some common memes so you get a sense of this generation's humor. Aravi grabs her phone and pulls up a funny auto-tune video of a guy in his underwear making rainbow sign with help from his cat. Who is he? The mayor asks. I don't know. He's just some guy. Well, how do you know him? I don't. Then why are you showing it to me? Because it's funny. Why? What's the funny part? I don't know. I can't describe it. It's funny. Well, how do you find it? The internet. It's popular on the internet because it's some stranger being funny in ways I can't pinpoint. Ah! Aravi flees. You're forced to spend the rest of the day explaining thick with 2 C's and the correct usage of the phrase I'm baby and what emojis pair best with it. The mayor understands none of it, but insists on asking a million questions anyway. It drains you of your life force, here expressed as -2 boldness and -1 smarts. Great. Great. Fucking great. So many choices. To the manor. Give me the fucking boldness. And the haunted manor, a voice whispers from the walls in a frightening voice. Amira, you can't escape your fate. You'll soon be gain boldness. But after that, something weird will happen to you, and it could be great or terrible. You don't want something potentially terrible happening to you. You stay put to be sure you don't get extra boldness, per the voice's prediction. Look at you, trying to defy destiny. That takes some bravery. Here, have +2 boldness. Afterwards, you meet up with Ravi and Hex. Ever since you received that mysterious scroll, you three have been on a long, arduous quest. You solved countless puzzles, followed clue after clue, prepped your inventory, and now you're finally here, the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. What the fuck? It's just a big dumb wall. This isn't a bagel shop or a dungeon. I want a refund. Oh, that's not just a wall. Check out the weird markings. You gotta insert this scepter from the second puzzle, and there. That should do it. Suddenly, the ground below you starts shaking. The wall crumbles away and opens up a huge dark cavern. You hear the telltale door opening and music cue. You also hear a deep, mysterious voice emanating from the cavern. Adventurers, if you seek the Ring of Sustenance, triumph over evil in this dungeon of bread. Yes! That's a motherfucking dungeon, I told you so, ha! Ugh, you were right, there's no arguing with the music cue. Let's get this over with, Aravi. At least let me eat some bread demon flesh while we're in there. It's a bagel shop? It could be a dungeon. It could be a bagel shop in a dungeon. Y'all head into the dungeon of bread, and Aravi is absolutely crushing it. She solves 3 puzzles immediately and finds the dungeon map without taking any damage. Boo! Dungeon maps suck. Why would you need a map of a dungeon? What is this, school? Are you kidding me? The dungeon map is half the fun, and it gets even better when you get the compass. Aravi takes out the mini-boss in 3 hits and locks down the boss key. Soon you arrive at the boss chamber. It's quiet. Too quiet. This is gonna be such a sick-ass boss fight. Check out that huge lava pit in the middle of the room. Pretty dodgy if you ask me. I bet the boss is gonna pop out of a Aravi was totally right. The dungeon boss leaps out of the huge pit of lava. It's a massive fire-breathing dragon. You pieces of shit come into my house, the dungeon boss roars. Fucking fight me to the death. Yikes. You cower in the corner while Ravi battles the dungeon boss. She dodges its attack sequences and gets in a few parries, but her attacks don't seem to be working. Shit. Why isn't it taking any damage? This was a bread-based dungeon. I didn't expect a fire-type boss. My weapons aren't optimized for this. Holy shit, we're gonna die. I can't die. I have leftovers in the fridge waiting for me. Calm down. We need to figure out the dungeon boss's weakness. Everybody has a weakness, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Amira, I need your help. You're gonna help Ravi, or you're going to literally die trying. Quick, what's the best way to figure out this dungeon boss's fatal weakness? Attack the dungeon boss in its heart, text its ex-lovers, and ask if they're willing to spitefully share the weakness. Attack the dungeon boss in its privacy. Hack into its laptop and snoop through its search history until you find its weakness. I like that one. Bro, fuck this game. Fuck all of the Monster Prom games. That's genius. Our internet search history reveals our truest, most vulnerable selves. For example, I recently googled how to eat someone's hair without them noticing. Ravi distracts the dungeon boss, and you sneakily grab his laptop. It's hacking time, baby. Using your god-level hacking skills, you immediately figure out the dungeon boss master password. Undefeated boss 6969. You start checking through the boss's search history, looking for a weakness. It recently googled dungeon unpopular because I, boss, am too invincible. Help. Also googled dungeon boss no weak point, and are invincible bosses less relatable / likable, and how to grow huge vulnerable eye on my back. Also, it looks like the dungeon boss is a member of several internet support groups for invincible and mortal monsters. You're gonna say the X's, but the ridiculousness of this game. Yikes, your hacking skills have revealed that this dungeon boss is basically unbeatable. No weaknesses? That's bullshit. Everyone has a weakness, Amira. For example, my weakness is you. As in, I was weak to let someone so useless join my adventuring party. Bitch, shut up. If you're not gonna help me beat this fire lizard's ass, then leave. Your stats drag this whole party down anyway. You're right. Yeah, it's like I always say, if you can't stand the heat, then get the fuck out of the lava-based boss chamber. You leave the dungeon completely heartbroken. Thanks to the super complicated dungeon puzzles, it takes you like 2 hours to find the exit. Since Aravi officially kicked you out of her adventuring party, you no longer get her experience share bonus, which means you lose 3 boldness. You really fucked this one up, huh? Shut up. Shut up, game. The last day of summer is here. Well, we're gonna go be called a fucking loser by her, so let's just get it over with. You finally got the courage to ask your beloved on a date. Wait, you want to go to the meteor shower with me? No way. I actually had this side quest. Wise old man told me he needed me to watch the meteor shower with someone. He told me if I did, he'd give me 3 mana potions. Yeah, totally a legit side quest. That's the only reason I'm agreeing to go with you. No other ones. I mean, you know that's probably a lie, but if this is Aravi's way of coping with her own feelings, you won't complain. Are you fucking serious? I unlocked an achievement? You scamp, you got a date for the meteor shower on the first fucking try? What is this game? The last day of camp was awesome. During the meteor shower, Aravi keep listing adventures you two could go on during the fall. She kept listening. Oh, she kept listing. Okay. Sometimes spell check and a person to read over this shit will help you. It sounded like a lot of stuff that could get you easily killed, but hey, it was implied she wanted for you to remain in contact for the time being. You told yourself that continuing to see her was going to be the most exciting adventure of them all. New events this run, new outcomes, whole events, whole outcomes, summer memories. Oh shit! We have enough summer memories to get that pumpkin shirt. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Congratulations, thank you. I really was expecting to lose, like we did so many times during Monster Prom. Now I'm older and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology. The mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a consolation we will always find while gazing to the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there. And that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all of my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
Welcome to the streamer version of the credit song.
Not the streamer version of the credits song.
Playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most?
What did I like the most?
Will you review it?
Will I review it?
Bringer of a message just for you. Oh, live streamers of the world.
This is so funny. I love the streamer version.
I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise.
I love this.
It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize. Streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Streaming Monster Camp.
I hope you guys can hear this song. This is great. Honestly, yes, W song.
You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever
Not the.
you will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff. Like
I love this.
getting all your revenue or getting your third strike. But not with Monster Camp.
No copyright strikes.
You won't get a strike. Playing
I didn't know there was a streamer mode.
You'll
On the other one, there is, I think.
So now that we're here, my name is Clothing Martinez. Oh yeah. I
I love this. I could check. Do I have any copyright strikes on my YouTube channel? I don't have a strike, but it does say I have copyright protected stuff. My channel is not affected, so it's not a strike, but they have like kind of claimed the video. That's cool. I've had a few of them happen, but it's cool as long as it's not struck. Thanks for playing. Ooh. Unlocked. You've just unlocked Ko-Fi beats to relax and study to. New stuff. Let's go look at the gallery. Oop, endings. There we go. There's my version. Oh? DLC character? Okay, who else is here? Moss Man? Oh, I love Moss Man. Al. Coach. Polly. Scott. I think that's it. Drinks. Delicious. It's a delicious Mediterranean cocktail with a lot of charm. A drink for the aspiring Joe Schmo. Oh, average all of your stats. Okay, what else? Scott snacks. In the plushie. In the pocket therapist. Credits. Oh. Hold on. I love... That's so funny, the changes. Jo was in the middle of that, so she was kind of a main character. I guess... Not in my run. Not in the one run where we just did. But she can be a main character for you. Look at all this credit art we unlocked. I don't know. I wanted to go for Milo, but I did a thing. I don't feel like going through all the credits right now. Did we unlock all the credit art? Every credit art? Is that what we did? Where are her friends? Okay. Let's go to the shop. Let's go buy that Halloween thing. New stuff. Oh, hello player. I didn't know you were coming by again so soon. Ah, shit. I completely forgot my lines. Something something, welcome to the meta shop. You can look around or whatever while I get caught up, yeah? Happy Halloween! I would like the horny Halloween outfit pack. I don't know what the fuck it does, but I'm buying it. Trick you not, these costumes are a treat. Remember, no refunds. And now I'm poor. Okay, have fun at camp. And that, my friends, was Monster Camp. That was Monster Camp. I would like to thank everyone for joining me for stream. I really appreciate it. I will be back in like 30 minutes and we're going to play Animal Crossing and we're going to do the Animal Crossing Halloween event. So be prepared for that. I am so excited for it. It's not a lot, but like it's fun times. You know, it's fun times. Shirtless narrator. I mean, narrator is clothless, so it's just he's just gray with a hat. But yeah, so I will be back in 30-ish minutes. I hope to see you there, but just in case, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, week, month, year, and life. And I hope to see you in the next stream.